Hey, this is Bruce Cook. We're going to be doing a pepper-related food product I just picked up from the store today. This is called Santa Barbara Olive Company jalapeno olives. So I was just getting stuff I needed to put together supper tonight, and I wanted to get olives, and I spotted this. This was at my local Walmart. And I seen this thing say jalapeno, so I thought it would be interesting to get these, and I thought it would make for a fun little review or video as well. So I didn't really buy these things, for the spice, but I do like the taste of jalapenos. I like olives, and like I said, I thought it'd make a interesting video. So we're gonna be trying these. Let you know what I think. Now, we'll read the ingredients. Get the right light setting on this thing. Wow, that's bright. Let's see, is there an ingredient list? Yes. So we got an ingredient list on the, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but anyways, so the ingredients are, of course, the first one is olives, then water, jalapeno, salt, acidic acid, citrus acid, calcium chloride, calcium chloride, salt, and lactic acid. So I guess it's a good thing I read this because it says refrigerator after opening. So, but we'll try one of these olives and let you know what I think. Give you one more good look at this. This is going to be the first time I'm opening this, so this will be my genuine first impressions. So, pop this open and give this a try. Let me get one of these out without dropping it on the floor. Alright, here we go. So right up front, I do get that typical salty olive taste, green olive taste, a little bit of sourness to it, which is what you get with these green olives anyways. It's really good, and I do taste the jalapeno in it. So I get the flavor of jalapeno. I'm not gonna pick up any spice because my tolerance is always high, just because of what I put in all of the food I eat. I'm still indulging in all my super hot stuff, so I can't give a spice rating. I don't feel anything. I'm not gonna feel anything from something like this. But they are very good. I'm gonna try another one. I don't want to eat too many of these things because, like I said, I got these to go along with my supper. It's just gonna be chicken and rice and some other seasonings, and I thought it'd be interesting to add olives to it. And other vegetables. I typically like to put broccoli and Brussels sprouts and corn in my rice. So these are pretty good. So I like these green ones, and I do like black olives as well. If I can get it out of there. Yeah, I think this is gonna go pretty good in my my meal later tonight. No, I had promised, I don't know, it was a month ago or however long ago it was when I made that pepper extract from Carolina Reaper peppers. I said I was gonna be doing a challenge with it was like almost 500 Carolina Reapers that I used to create 3 30 milliliter dropper bottles worth of extract. And there was a little bit left, and I think I had concentrated, like what's in the bottles, I had concentrated the extract down after, evaporating alcohol enough where if I had to guess the Scoville heat unit rating, of what was in the bottles. It was probably somewhere between 3 and 4 million Scoville. I didn't evaporate off all the alcohol, but I did most of them. So it started out as 3 gigantic mason jars. The mix between the pepper flakes or the extract or tincture. I guess at that stage it would be called tincture. I had concentrated all of that down. It was 3 of those gigantic mason jars, like half-gallon mason jars, and I concentrated them down into just 3 little tiny 30 milliliter bottles. And I'm guessing maybe 3 to 4 million Scoville of extract, but there was a little bit left over that I had allowed to pretty much evaporate all of the alcohol out of it. And I'm going to be doing a challenge with it. Now, I did, a few nights ago, I cheated. I did try some of it. I did a pretty decent sized glob. It would have been a glob that would have covered the entire end of this little spoon that I was using. Not just like a wipe of it, but an actual glob of it. Just to see what it was going to feel like. It wasn't that bad. It definitely was a much more intense searing burn than what I get from the extract I use that I have for a final product, for what I'm using in my food. Way more, like, it burns a lot deeper, if that makes any sense. It was far more intense. It got me to, I don't know, between 3 and a 4 out of 10, which says a lot considering how high my tolerance is these days. But it didn't bother me that bad. It wasn't until a couple hours later that it finally hit my stomach. The cramps they weren't like horrifyingly intense or anything, but it was enough to make me want to lay on my bed and lay on my side. And I decided to use that as usually I'm using my extract just before I want to try to fall asleep at night. And as soon as I get a little burn in my belly, I end up falling asleep like a baby. And I've actually had a few instances where I had started cramping up, and I'd go lay on my bed and lay on my side, and then I'd just pass right out. And that's exactly what happened a few nights ago when I tried that. It would be somewhere between 9 and 10 million Scoville heat unit extract. As they say, that's, especially using something like a Carolina Reaper, if you're making extract and you let all of the alcohol that can evaporate out of it, if you let it evaporate, that's what typically the Scoville heat unit would be with it. So I didn't pass out from being in pain or nothing. I passed out just because I tend to be able to fall asleep really quick, when I have a burn in my belly. And even when it's cramping, I can still fall asleep like a baby and get a good night's rest. So we'll be doing a challenge with that. And I don't know if I'm going to do a challenge with this, but I had discovered I still had my 16 million Scoville heat unit capsaicin powder. Actually, I know exactly where it is. I'll show you what I got. So, yep, here it is. It was kind of cluttered. So this is what I had the extract that I allowed to concentrate. I had it sitting in this with the lid off to let it evaporate. And initially, I've been keeping my capsaicin powder for the past few years. I always keep it in here. The 16 million stuff, well, it's more like, somewhere around 15 million. And I needed this, and I didn't realize I still had capsaicin powder left in it. So that's what that is. And I decided to put the extract in there. So as you can see, if I put this upside down, this extract is like tar. This stuff will not move. It's very thick. I actually had to fight this stuff with the butter knife. I actually took it out of here, and I scraped it. Open this up. You can probably see where all the butter knife marks are, where I was scraping. Yeah. See, I was scraping around the edges. I was scraping in the bottom to get a big glob of it. Phew. Yeah, it smells like extract. But that's what I had it sitting in here for like, I don't know, close to 3 weeks, allowing it to evaporate as much as possible before I ended up scraping it and putting it in this little tiny jar. I'm probably never going to be able to use this jar for pure capsaicin powder again, but we got some capsaicin powder left, so if I can think of something fun to do with it, we'll use it. But yeah, be looking forward to that here in the near future. It was partially being nervous, not knowing how bad it was going to hurt. So it was kind of having me hold off on doing it. But it wasn't that bad. So, and I'm going to be doing a bigger glob on video than I did the other night. So just to try to make it, interesting. But anyways, that's going to be the video. And again, this is the Santa Barbara Olive Company Jalapeno Olives. So, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one.